Perfect.
All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It is always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe. This is TradeIntuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the boring, complicated terms, pattern memorization, vector candles, and hammer and floating stars, and all that stuff. You don't need to know all that stuff. Support, resistance, trend lines. That's it. Keep it simple. That's my motto. Keep it simple. I break down everything that other mentors, they say, but they never explain. That's what we do here in the channel. I explain the who, the what, the where, the when, and especially the why. For me, the why is the most important, and that's what we do here. So we do this every single day, Monday through Monday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. What's the market doing? Is it time to buy? Is it time to sell? Is it time to invest? Is it time to hold? What is a plan? Very important. Always have a plan. Here we can see that render is up almost 8%. We do have some other ones that are kind of up. Just know that when we have several days of red, whether they're single or double digits, that's the time you want to buy if you're an investor. If you're a trader, there's two different mindsets. If you're a trader, you want to wait for it to break a area of resistance. Right now, price, so-so. You know, some's going up, some's going down. It's not looking too great in the market. And of course, we're going to look at Bitcoin. We're going to look at your coins, and then also some of the coins that we've already done on the live streams. Now, if you're not already in the community, I strongly recommend you join the community. Of course, the link is in the description. Send me a message on Telegram. We will get you into the VIP group today. The market is going to be crazy. So let's see what we got here. We got quite a few people in here already. I do appreciate you guys. Appreciate you greatly. Matt Young says, Joe's TA equals beast mode. Sometimes. But it's always a plan A, plan B. So if you think about it, I'm always gonna be right. It just depends on the level it breaks. And that's one thing that you want to do. You always want to have a plan A, plan B. You have to. Because if you are, and this is why I don't like patterns, because with patterns, you have the measured move. With the measured move, you know, even though it's 68% chance, 74% chance, whatever chance it is, it's more than 50. So automatically my brain is biased. My brain is biased that it's going to go up. Inverse head and shoulders, going to go up. If it's a cup and handle, gonna go up. If it's a head and shoulders or any other pattern, it's gonna go down. So instead of doing that, instead of trying to predict, what I do, plan A, plan B. It will find support until it doesn't. It will be resistance until it isn't. So once it breaks those levels, then we have to adjust our plan. We don't change it. We have to adjust our plan based off of what the current situation is presenting. Nobody knows what's going to happen. And so it's super, super vital. All these other influencers, all these other mentors and everybody else, they trick you. They trick you into believing that what they have is great. Nobody knows what's going to happen. But if you have that mindset to where it's plan A, plan B, it'll be support until it isn't, it'll be resistance until it isn't, and then now you can adjust your thought process based off of the information we have at this moment. Everybody that I know of, they show you after the fact. A bunch of my members, they say that the other people, the other mentors, they do retro mentorship. They are the Monday quarterbacks for the Sunday game. You know, they tell you after the fact, oh, yes, definitely. This is when you should have bought, you know, because, and then they look for reasons. This is when you should have sold, and then they look for reasons. With me, what I do is I show you my strategies, tips and tricks every single day. Every day, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I give you the thought process behind it. And even though I know the price went down, because we see it already went down, based off of my teachings, I would say I would have entered right now because of X, Y, and Z. This is why I would have entered, and I would have gotten stopped out. Nothing wrong with getting stopped out. Nothing wrong with losing. Losing is part of the game. But what I do is I show you everything so that when you do lose, this is the important part. When you do lose, you're not thinking to yourself, man, what's wrong with me? Why is it that this group that I'm in, or this group that I'm in, why is it that they're always showing all these results, all these, 80% gains, 45% gains, 120% gains, and I'm losing? Now, granted, that group may be posting 10, 20 charts a day, and that's nothing, guys. That's nothing. Wait till the bull run, to the actual bull market. Everything is so great. Then you're going to see they're going to post 20 to 25 minimum a day so that they can boast all these great gains. With me, what I do, and I've shown you this multiple times, I set alerts. The alert goes off, I look at it, maybe. Let me do another alert. That alert goes off, like, okay, it's looking better. Let me set an alarm on my phone. My phone's right here. Let me set an alarm on my phone. And then I'll put the name of the coin, and of course the alarm goes off, whether it's 12, 14, 16 hours later, it'll tell me what to look at. I'll go and I'll look at it. Okay, it found support. Now it's ready. And then that's when I post. That's when I post my charts. Now, my charts that I post maybe 1 to 3 a day. I think the last week, 7 days, maybe posted 3. The market's not ready. And I don't want to post all these charts so that when it finally does move, I can boast about it. Like, that doesn't help you. It helps me, because now I can say, oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. It helps me. And I could trick people into joining my VIP because I'm showing all these gains. But in reality, like, a lot of people are losing. I don't do that. I don't do that in my group. In my group, what I do is I post it when it's ready. And normally when I post, within a few hours, sometimes minutes, but on average, within a few hours, sometimes a day or two, that's when you get your 10, 20, whatever percent. Now, none of this is empty promises or empty dreams or nothing like that. Do we lose? Yes, of course, sure. But do we win more than we lose? By a lot, because I do all the waiting for you. So just to let you know, when it starts getting really, really good, I'm going to try my absolute best not to post more than 5 charts in a day. And you have to know what's moving. What category? Is it the RWA? Is it DPIN? Is it gaming? Is it AI? What's moving at the moment? I have so many alerts, guys. It's crazy. And of course, we update the VIP on a regular basis. And another thing with the VIP, when we do post, I give you updates. And it's really easy to do updates in my group because I'm not posting 10, 20 charts a day. The ones that we do post, I'm updating them. Move up your stop loss, make sure to take profit. It hit this level, and there's even though we have higher targets, even though that, if I see that it's kind of losing its momentum and the market's not doing so good, what I do is I update everybody in the group. Guys, I don't know about you, but I'm going to sell. I'm going to sell. You can hold on to it if you like, but I would strongly recommend selling because the market doesn't look good. Bitcoin did whatever, and right now it's not breaking through the resistance. And I update everybody, and we make money, guys. We make money. All right. With that being said, thank you guys for being here. You guys are the best. Thank you for smashing the likes as well. Thank you so much for that. Let's look through some of the chats. Going through some of the chat. Let's see here. Let's see. Carmen says, I got my eye on, okay, we're gonna look at that one. XEN right now. That seems to be on support on the daily time frame. Nice, I love it. I keep hearing it will become deflationary. I love deflationary tokens. Absolutely love deflationary tokens. The reason for that. So everything that I do, I give the reason why. Why do I say what I say? Why do I think what I think? And all these other mentors, they don't do that. They just tell you, and because they want you to be a sheep, because they want you to depend on them. For me, I want to build you up. I want to make you very successful. And on top of that, I want you to tell me what you're looking at. Because if we're all on the same page, can you imagine that? If we had 10, 20 very strong trading warriors, that's what I want to build you as. I want to build you as a trading warrior, not a sheep. Man, the sheeps, they can go somewhere else. I want trading warriors. I want you to want to learn. If you're not here to learn, fine. You're still going to make money with my calls. Not financial advice. But what I want is I want trading warriors. That way you can show me, and hey, man, this one's great. It has this news coming out. It has this and this. It's deflationary. The tokenomics, the token unlocks, everything else. Dude, this one's a winner. And then we get in, we all make money. So that's what I want. I want trading warriors. But yes, we will definitely look at that one. Let's see. Matt says, Monday QBs for the Sunday game. Yep, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. Yeah, I got that line from Road Dog. Road Dog's a cool dude. But yeah, I got that line from him. All right. Yes, smash the likes, guys. Smash the likes. So happy you guys are here. Let's get into the charts. One thing that I want to say, this website, Investopedia, I strongly recommend checking it out. Check it out. This is where I got the majority of my information when I first started. Now, granted, it answers some of the whys. Now, with all of the thousands and thousands and thousands of hours of back testing, trades, everything else, I elaborate on the whys and the stuff. Now, I'm going to do a video in reference to volume. I was going to do it last night, but then I got busy doing research. And then this morning I had a couple calls and then, of course, more research. But I'm going to do a video on volume. Volume is so important. Before that used to be my number one indicator. It's not anymore. It's at the very bottom, very, very bottom. And in that video that I'm going to be making, I'm going to explain why. So definitely make sure you are following me on Twitter and also YouTube. Make sure the notification bell's on. All right, moving on. Let's go to Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin doing? Well, Bitcoin is right in our resistance. So now I did a YouTube short on this with my thought process. And funny story, I was like, where's all my drawings at? And I went through all these different ones. Like, where am I drawing at? Well, I just realized that I have it on my YouTube layout and not my default layout. So here I'm showing you what I did as far as the video goes. Definitely check out that video. I made the video for the group, but it was like almost 8 minutes long. I said, no, not going to do that to the group. Let me just create this to a short. Spent like 30 minutes to create it to a short. So just kind of give you a heads up. Yes. Let volume be your guide. Joke, big time joke. Let volume be your guide is a joke. And in this video that I'm going to be creating, I'm going to explain why. So just kind of give you a heads up. All right. Let's see here. Joe says, what's up? Sub to Matt. Good. Hey guys, do me a favor. Sub to my buddy Matt. He's right here. Matt Young Live. Sub to him. Follow him. Leave comments. You know, YouTube loves comments. YouTube loves engagement. So watch the videos entirely. Leave several comments. And help out my buddy. My buddy, he's a real good dude. Known him for like 4 or 5 years already in the crypto space. Really good, genuine dude, and you'll see it once you see his videos. I mean, you'll see who he really is. So definitely check him out. All right, let's go ahead and look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin right now is in this zone. We've talked about this zone. This zone is roughly 64.7 to about 63.8. And we did this zone earlier. Right now we can see that it came up to the top of the zone and now it's coming down. Could it bounce here? Possible. Nobody knows what's going to happen. What we have to do is we have to treat each level for what it is. It's a level. It's a level of support and resistance. So what is my thought process? If it stays in this zone, more than likely come back up, get rejected, come back down, possibly support. It may not do 2 more touches. It may only do 1, but this is my thought process. And then eventually break out, hit our level that it needs to break, again, because of the wick. Everywhere on the chart, support, resistance. Candle body closes are much stronger support resistance than candle wicks. However, it is still a support resistance level. This is what I teach, and this is what I do is I do a lot of research, guys. I watch other people, I watch other YouTubers, I watch other mentors who have courses, who don't have courses, and I see how they trade. I see what they talk about. And of course, there's a lot of people talking about vector candles. Here, a lot of people talk about the different names of the candles, the dojis and everything else. Keep it simple. Support, resistance. That's it. Literally, that is it. If it breaks an area of support, then it has another area of support. If it breaks that one, then another area of support. And it'll stay in that trend until it changes. I used to hate that, man. I used to hate that when I first started, because I want to know, I don't want a plan B. Just give me plan A. What is it going to do? Where is Bitcoin going? Where is my coin going? Nobody knows. Nobody knows, because we're trading against people. If this was a program and it was a series of 01, 01, 01, well, then the next series is the same. 01, 01, 01. But since we're trading against people, we have people who trade on emotions. We have people that, if something happens, in the world or whatever, the, Fed, the Fed meetings come out different. It could either go up or go down. And usually after those Fed meetings, the first reaction is usually a fake out. So just a FYI on that. All right, moving on. So this is our zone right here. I'm thinking that it's possibly going to bounce up and then eventually break out. This is our level that we need it to break out of. So 65.3. It needs to cross this level. We have an alert at 65.4 to where if we get alerted, more than likely price will come down. No worries. Hopefully find support off of this zone, because now this would be a support zone once the price action's above it, and then hopefully continue upward. If it continues upward and it breaks its previous high, which I'm guessing may be around right here, 65.7, nobody knows, but once it breaks that level, hopefully it'll continue going upward. Now, I would absolutely love to see Bitcoin, I don't have it on this one, but to see Bitcoin come down on a lower one. Let's go to this. Let's change this up. I saved it. Let's go to default. And let's do Bitcoin on this one. This is the chart that I was using. This one, okay. So this is what I would like to see. I would love to see it come down to 52. Absolutely love to see it. Do I think it's going to come down at 43? No, but this would be the absolute best retracement, because if Bitcoin comes down to 43, it's going to scare a lot of people out of the market. Everything's going to dump even more, 40-50% minimum for the altcoins. Then people are going to start buying because now it's at a discount, and then prices start going up. And usually 2 to 3 months minimum after the Bitcoin halving, that's when we start seeing prices doing higher highs and higher lows. And then before you know it, it's going to get crazy. We're going to make so much money, guys. Like right now, I am so happy you're in the market. I'm so happy you're looking at this channel. I'm so happy you're looking at crypto. There's so many people that I talk to about crypto, and it's like talking about religion. It really is, because nobody wants to hear it. Nobody wants to hear it. Like religion, politics, nobody wants to hear it. But soon, in about a year and a half, 2 years, the people that you were kind of talking to or trying to talk about crypto, they're going to be asking you, hey, so what's this new coin, this Shiba or this Doge or, you know, whatever meme coins are out or whatever. They're going to start, and Bitcoin, what's Bitcoin? Bitcoin's at, you know, 200,000, 250,000, whatever it's going to be at, maybe 100, maybe, I don't know, anything. Then that's when you need to start making sure. And that usually that's going to be in, I want to say October, November of 2025. Mark my words, save this. October, November 2025, you're going to see a lot of people asking you about crypto. That's when you need to be scaling out of your trades. Now, very important, do not listen to any mentor, any YouTuber that tells you that it's going to be an extended cycle. I got duped last time. I won't let that happen again. First time, shame on me. Second time, it won't happen again. So this is extremely important, guys. I'm stressing this. October, November, you should be out of most of your coins, if not all of them. For me, I'm going to sell, more than likely start selling September, sell some more in October, November. Hopefully by the end of November, I'm going to be out on all of my positions that are active, well, that are investments. And November, I'll start concentrating more on, just trades, swing trades, day trades. And I'm going to be having my stop loss. And I am not going to listen to all these mentors that are saying that we're going to have an extended market. Now, could it extend? Sure. Anything can happen. But I'm not going to be holding 20% loss, 30% loss, 40%. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to have my stop loss. If I got stopped out 15, 20%, okay, I got stopped out. I'm going to wait for the support, enter again. If I get stopped out again, there's a very high possibility that now the trend is changing. And now I might look for shorts. So do I think we're going to come down to 30? I seriously doubt it. This was my thought process back in December. Let's come over here. I would love for it to come down to 30. So right here is December. When this started happening, I was telling everybody, man, okay, look at this. Go in pocket. Let's do magnet tool. Let's go from the bottom. Oops. To the top. So the bottom, make sure your magnet tool is on. The bottom is right here. Right around 34 to about 32. And this is where I was saying that the price action should come down to. Nobody knows what's going to happen. And it's so funny, guys. It is so funny because everybody, all these mentors are Monday quarterbacks for the Sunday game because we know it went up. And they'll say, Joe, didn't you see the breakout? Didn't you see this? Yes, but not at this time, not when this is actually happening. When people say, by the bottom, you don't know where the bottom's at. So here is looking like it's going to come down. Look at this. Let's make sure the magnet tool catches the right one. So look at this. Resistance, resistance, came down, resistance, resistance, coming down. Okay, now chances are we're going to come down here. And what I do is I show you my thought process, not only for this coin, the information I'm giving you right now applies to every single coin. So just because I'm spending time on Bitcoin, that doesn't mean I'm only talking about Bitcoin. I'm talking about coins in general. This is TA, technical analysis. Resistance, 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 coming down. Really good opportunity or chance. Price action may come down here to the 382 and either come up for a bounce or come down here to the 0.5, come up for a bounce, or possibly come in here. And we're always looking for it to cross the next level, because if it loses the level, well, then it can just go down. So we're not predicting, we're checking each level for what it is. Then what happens? Let's go and put this 3 times fast. Let's do the play. So it comes up here. Now it's starting to gain momentum. Now, based off of what I teach, what we would do is we would set an alert above this wick, just slightly above it. If our alert goes off, what we do is we check to see if it's gaining support here. If it is, we enter the trade. If it breaks below it, okay, if we're bullish, we reset this alert. This applies to every single coin. Then what happens? Okay, now it's starting to break up. Now, one thing I want you to notice, even though I know the price went up, even though everybody knows the price went up. Notice how I didn't start with, oh yeah, the price should go up because of, and start looking for reasons. Notice I didn't do that. I'm giving you a reason why the price should come down, even though I know it went up. This sets me apart from everybody else, because everybody else will give you reasons for what happened. For me, I talk to you as if we're actually in the trade at that moment, because that's what's going to make you either win trades or lose trades at the moment of the trade, because we don't know what's going to happen in the future. So this is my thought process. We should go down. Now, our alert went off. We don't enter yet because we have to wait. Because what could happen, it does this and does this, and now comes down, creates a top. Now let's go ahead and play this. Okay, now it's looking good. Now it's looking good. You know, it broke this level, came down here, came down here. I'll probably wait one more candle. Granted, we're on the daily time frame. I'll probably wait one more candle to see. Okay, I'm waiting. I'm setting my alert again. I'm setting my alert again, and I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see what happens, because it could come down, and now it's coming down. If I was actively looking at this trade, I would have shorted. So this is my level. This is my level of support. It broke through support, and it didn't come back up above it. I'm in a short. I'm shorting this token, and I have my alert pretty tight. I'm sorry, my stop loss pretty tight. And this is how I would have traded this. I know it went up, but when we're in the moment, this is the only thing we have. This is the only data, the only information that we have. So here, I'm shorting because I'm expecting it to come down at least here. Low leverage, of course, Bitcoin. Here or here. And we'll see. We'll see what happens. Ooh, get stopped out right away. Okay, I lost a little bit. Not high leverage, I lost a little bit. Now, plan goes again. We put our alert. Let's see here. I could put my alert here, but now that we have more of this, now it needs to break this level. Because now this is the most recent high. Most recent high. And I will put my alert, I'll put my alert here above this wick. I could go all the way, but then I just keep on going and going. So here's my alert. And more than likely now, because now we have this information, and once again, this goes for all coins, guys. Like, I'm showing you everything. If the price comes up and does this, hits our alert, I'm expecting it to come down into this zone, to this zone right here. But this will be a little higher. It'll be like this. So let's see what happens. I don't know. Okay, my alert went off. Okay, now it's looking very bullish. If I was going to enter this trade, I would enter right now because it broke this level. And this is what I teach. Everything that I'm showing you is what I teach. This is a successful breakout. The candle closed. This next candle is a successful retest because it did not close underneath the area it broke out from. So now I'm in the trade. I see it right here. My blue is enter the trade, and I would expect it to come down. I would expect it to come down to at least here. So here's my other entry. And I don't think it ever comes back down. No. So I'd have this one. So once again, this is my entire thought process at the time of the trade. And you see how I don't necessarily change my thought process. I adapt to what the market is giving me. And that's how we have to look at this. So just kind of give you a heads up. Let's see. Let's see here. We have a question. Hey Joe, can you explain what you mean by find support? Yes. So by finding support, it's when it bounces off of a support level. Or if there is no support level, where the price action stops. Here, it was resistance, resistance, resistance. It came down and it made a pivot. So because it made a pivot, this is our new level of support. So this is our support. So here's support. When it came up to here, this is where it found resistance and it came down. Let's see another area. This is another area where it came down and it pivoted and it started coming up. This is where it found support. Now, just because we have one candle, that does not mean that that's support, because it could easily come up and come right back down and lose this level. The more candles you have that don't go underneath where the pivot is, candle body closes, the stronger the support. Now, that goes into the time frame. Higher time frames equal stronger support resistance. More candles equal more, or rather stronger support resistance. So once it came down and it started bouncing, possible support, started bouncing some more, possible support. Granted, this is a daily time frame and we have 1, 2, 3 candles that did not come back down over here. So this is looking really good. It could still come down. Another candle, another candle. Okay, it found support. It found support. Now, could the price action come back down and retest this support? Sure could. Sure could. And then now what it needs to do is it needs to break this level, its most recent current high. Because more than likely it'll come up here, find resistance, come back down, hopefully find support somewhere else once it pivots, and then it breaks this level, we enter the trade. Rinse, repeat, over and over again. So hopefully that answers your question in reference to support. And there we go. I just did Control Z to undo all that stuff. So hopefully that answers your question. If it didn't, I can clarify that as well. All right. Man, it's hot in here. I have the air off. So just kind of give you a heads up. It's like, Joe, you're bleeding water. No, it's sweat. It's very hot in here. But I have that off so that the audio is clear. Okay, moving on. Let's see here. What else? We're just do the coin. MEXC. Okay, so let's go here. Go YouTube. Let's do X and USDT. MEXC. Okay, this one looks good. Looks like it found support. And we can see that this is our level of support. So make sure to have your magnet tool on. Make sure you're on a higher time frame, the daily. Come over here, go to the candle body closes. Candle body close is much stronger than a wick. Plus we have more touches here. So I do like this. Would I enter this trade? I think I'd wait. What's the percentage? 15. Ooh. Okay. So I would wait. It's a tough one. So my stop loss would definitely have to be 20%. I don't know what the market cap is on this one, but my stop loss would have to be 20%. Now, granted, I'm not entering everything right now. And that's another thing you have to understand too, is whenever you're entering trades, don't enter all at once. You want to enter in increments. And I'm going to show you the reason why. Once again, on this channel, I show you the reasons why. I explain the who, what, where, when, especially the why. Right now we have a range low, a range high, and a mid-range. You know, it's not exactly the middle, but we see that we have support, 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 resistance, resistance. It broke through, and then resistance, resistance. So this is a really strong area. Now, what I would do, 4-hour time frame, come over here. I would look at this. I would examine it. More than likely, I would have... Man, I really want to wait. I really want to wait to see. Because right now, this is a support level. You see that? I found support, support. So the lower time frames you go, the more support resistance levels you're going to get. So that's very important as well. So let me go here. Let's do this. So right now, this does, if you trade patterns, people will say, even though it's ugly because it broke out here, people could say that this is a complex head and shoulders. You know, we have the shoulders, we have the head, we have the shoulders. So the price action should come down way over here. Now, what I would do is I would wait to see if in fact it's going to cross this recent high. Notice everything is the same. I would wait for it to cross this recent wick, and I would actually put an alert or an alarm, set alert at about this price to see if in fact it's going to maintain this level of support. So right now we're not entering, we're waiting, because there's two things that I see that could possibly happen. And one thing, notice what I do. I'm always looking to the left, looking to the right with my eyeballs. Look to the left, look to the right, keep on going. So what I'm doing is I'm looking to see if this is going to hold. If it does, more than likely come up here, watch the crosshairs, the dotted lines, the dashes. It may get resistance here because it stopped. This is an area of resistance. It may come back down, may come up to our wick area and possibly break through that, set our alert off, and then we look to see if in fact it bounced and it's gaining support. If that's the case, then we can enter the trade. Now, if the price action did this, we don't enter the trade, because this is showing that, of course, it dumped and then came up. We have to wait several candles on the 4-hour time frame, 3, maybe 4. And this is what I do in the VIP. I do all the waiting for you. So what I would do is I would wait to see if in fact it's going to find support and then break this level again. If so, I notify everybody, say, okay, trade's ready. But let's say it doesn't do that. Let's say it goes like this and my alert doesn't go off. So we don't get alerted. We don't post it in the group. I don't waste your time. And it does this. And then now it does this. That's fine. We're waiting for our alert to go off. We're not in this trade. We're not losing all this money. So this is plan A. Now plan B would be price action comes down to about here. Find support right here. Comes up to this level. Gets rejected. Comes back down. Loses this support. Comes over here to possibly this area of support. Candle body closes before it comes up. Now, once it breaks this level and does 2, maybe 3 candles on the 4-hour time frame, so yes, that is 8, 12 hours. Then if it's finding support here, we enter. We enter. And now our stop loss isn't so bad. But we don't enter 100%. We enter 50% to see if in fact it's going to come up, find support. If it does, we can enter again here because it made a higher low. Or we could wait till it breaks its previous high. But since it's really close to this level, we just wait to here. Patience will pay off. Patience will make you so much money and reduce you losing so much money. And this is what I show you in the group. This is what I show you in the live streams. I stop everything I'm doing and do a 1-hour free mentorship. I show you all of my tips and tricks, everything. Because my goal is to make you money. And then, if you want, you can join the VIP. If you have money already, just join the VIP. Stop wasting time. But if you don't have money, this right here is the plan on how to make money. I'm showing you everything. Set alerts. Set alerts. That way you're not waiting for the trade to work in your favor. And you're at a loss already. So that's my thought process on that. So hopefully you do like that. If you are still here, and if you enjoy the content, 2 things. 1, if you haven't already, smash a like and subscribe to the channel with the notification bell on. And the other thing, that was 1. And the other thing, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. I want to see that. I want to see 1s in the chat to see who's here. Let's see here. Yeah, guys, I'm super, super excited. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. We are ready. Let me go over here to this. Let's go to this. I can't believe it, guys. Oh, my buddy Tom Crown. Tom Crown is live. Love this dude. This dude is really cool. So yeah, we started the channel January 13th, and it's been roughly 5 months. Oh, anybody who has a birthday today, happy birthday, happy birthday. But January 13th, we started, and today we have, well, now 8:01. So very, very happy. And here I show you how to actually trade in the moment of the trade, not like everybody else that shows you how to trade after the fact. That's what I do. I show you how to make money. All right, moving on. Any coins, guys? Any coins? Let's see here. We got about 15, 20 more minutes. Let me know if you have a coin you want me to do. That way we can give you some more information on that. But I will be doing a video today in reference to volume. So make sure to watch that video. It's going to open your eyes. It really is. Because again, let volume be your guide. Everybody says that. You know, all these websites that talk about volume and everything. But I'm going to give you the real. I'm going to debunk volume. I'm going to give you the real information on volume. So make sure to look out for that video. All right, let's see here. We got Tug in the house. What's up, Tug? Appreciate you, man, for being here. You are the best. Let's see here. Let's see. DSA says the only token I bought is called auction. Very low supply, very low cap, very active team, big pump coming. Let's check it out. Let's check out that token. So DSA, if you are still here, let me know if you're still here, because most times people, they'll do this and then they bounce. So I'm looking for DSA. DSA, are you still in the chat? If you are, put another one in the chat. No, excuse me, put another one in the chat if you are still here, because I don't want to waste my time, because that's what usually they'll do. They'll come in here, they'll say about a coin, and then they bounce. All right, let's go here. Oh, you are very welcome, my friend. You are very welcome. Okay, so looking for DSA. I think that was his name. See, Joseph. Joseph says, what do you think of Riot? Never heard of it. A blockchain stock. It looks good. Okay. So Joseph, if you are still here, put a 1 in the chat. If you are still here, put a 1 in the chat. So what we're going to do is go to coin market cap, and we're going to look at Riot. A lot of wind coming up. I don't show it. Riot Racers, unless you or I spelled it wrong. So Joseph says 1. Okay. Where is it at? Is it okay? So if you have a coin that you want me to look at and it's not on CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko, you need to tell me where it's at. Is it on the base chain? Is it, where can I find information? So let me know. Moving on. Let's see here. Road Dog. What's up, Road Dog? Appreciate you, man, for being here. Yeah, man, 800 already. Whew. Doing good. Doing good. Man, I think I'm gonna have to turn on the air pretty soon. I am just sweating like crazy. Good Lord. Let's see here. See, been in GFI a while. What are you thinking? Okay, so let's look at GFI. So I'm going to need to make a donation. I'm going to need to ask for donations to help me pay my electricity bill, because the electricity is way too much. I'm playing. So I'm assuming you're referring to Goldfinch. Who was it? I think it was George from Cryptos R Us. He said he doesn't like this. He said he doesn't like this because it has gold in the name. Me, I don't care. So we're gonna look at GFI. So let's go here. Oh, let's do this. No, we'll just do this. GFI USDT Gate.io. I guess so. Oh, MEXC. Okay, so we did this one already. Same thing, here we would set our alert above, and at this time it was 104. Right now the market cap is 116. Same thing when we were looking at it over here. You want to set your alert above this wick. So you want to set it above this wick. And because it's above this wick, we have our alert right here. So we get alerted, we trade on the 4-hour time frame. We see that this coin, let's go into shift, check this over. We see that our alert went, next candle looks good. It stayed above our area of our pivot, which would be right here. So what we would do is we'd enter the trade. You, more than likely, because of this red, even though I think it's going to come down, maybe bounce here and come up, I would have still probably waited one more candle close, which means I would have entered here instead of down here. So I would have entered here. Price came up right to the resistance level of our wick perfectly. Not once, but twice. Came back down. Now, if you missed this trade, wait for it. You want it to break its most recent high. And once it breaks its most recent high, the candle must close. Where's my countdown? Oh, 17 minutes. The candle must close in order for us to enter the trade. So even though we have 17 minutes, would I enter? Nope. I'd wait. Why? Because it could form a wick. If it forms a wick, I don't enter. Because what could happen is it does this again. And then maybe now lose support. So what we have to do is we have to wait the 17 minutes, see if the candle body closes above this. If so, we enter the trade. And then this is still your target. And then since you would be entering here, let's say we enter about here, we can do our target about 10%. So roughly around there. And let's see if we can get you a better target. Okay, so this is a pretty good thing. Right now, how do we get targets? Like, how do we get targets way up here? Well, what you could do is the fib retracement. And what we could do is we can go from this high to this low. And then here would be your next target, Alt J. And then here could be your next target. You always want to do it underneath the resistance. And there you go. There are your targets. Let's do these to green. That way there's no confusion. All right. Let's see here. Good stuff. Got that one. See here. Right is a stock. Okay. Thank you. So let's do YouTube. And oh, wait a minute. Who was the one who wanted that? Because I don't want to do it and they're not even here. So I don't think they're here anymore. So I'm not gonna waste my time. Not gonna waste y'all's time. Let's see here. So right is a stock, okay, but since that person's not here, and usually they'll do that. They'll ask for a coin and then they'll bounce. So Joseph, that was you. Okay. Sorry, man. Ooh, good thing I didn't say no trash. I didn't talk trash about you. So let's go to Riot. Let's go to all. NASDAQ. Oh, these things freak me out. Ooh, this looks good. This looks really good. Let's see. Let's go to the daily. These gaps freak me out. They freak me out big time. Let's go to 4-hour again. Okay, so let's go magnet tool. So of course, you know, we have a level down here, but it really doesn't matter. We have a level. So what I'm doing is I'm always looking to the left and to the right, and I'm looking for more touches because we have several different levels. We can put it here. We can put it down here. I do like this one though. It's kind of hard to see, but here we have the candle bodies that stop, candle bodies that stop, wick that stops, candle bodies that stop, candle bodies that stop, candle bodies that stop. So this, in my opinion, is a really good level, right at 1030. Would I enter right now? Yes, definitely. I would 100% enter. But Joe, why would you enter? How come my it's today? Oh, today's Sunday. I was like, how come the timer's not there? Well, the timer's not there because this isn't open right now to trade. It's the weekend. It's like, is it a holiday? What's going on? So would I enter this trade? Yes, definitely. Why? Because we had a breakout. The next candle did not close underneath this. So this right here is a successful breakout. This one right here is a successful retest. And now I enter the trade. Now I enter the trade. And of course I put my stop loss depending. 10%, I guess. That'd be nice. We'll do 11%. So Alt J. Now let's kind of shrink this up a little bit. Now my targets. First one. And so my trick is, whenever you're doing your targets and your stop loss, you always want to put your stop loss underneath candle body closes and candle wicks. Now, once I mentioned this earlier, everywhere on the chart is support resistance, trend lines. And because of that, you want to put it underneath those areas of support. So here, we want to put it underneath our levels of resistance, which would be these candle wicks and candle bodies. Now, you can't keep on going lower and lower and lower because you'll never have targets or you'll never have a stop loss. So you just have to pick an area. So that would be my first target. My second target would be underneath this wick. And then we'll do one more for you. We'll do this about right here. Now, does this mean this is going to happen in the next week? No, it's stocks. And with stocks, depending on the market cap, depends on how much it moves. But it did some nice work. You know, once, like if we were looking at it here, it would need to break this level. Again, rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. We would need to break this level. And so let's say we didn't get it, we got it maybe here. And our target would have been 30% underneath this one. And then our next target would have been probably right here, 48% underneath that. And it wouldn't have hit it. So once it started coming down, they're like, oh, let's move up our stop loss. And we got stopped out maybe like plus 15%. And then rinse and repeat. But looks good. Looks really good. I really like this one. I really do. All right, let's see here. Peter says DX. Okay, we'll do that one. And then that'll be it. That'll be the last one because we are on our time already. DYDX. And I may do a live stream in the for the VIP later today. Just kind of give you all a heads up. USDT. And of course, it's funny too because in the group, they'll ask me, Joe, can we do a live stream? Yeah, sure. Let me do a vote real quick, see if y'all want it. And then y'all do. It's like, all right, do a live stream. All right, so this one's looking good. Wouldn't enter right now. It's right underneath resistance, not like right underneath it, but it's right here. So what we need to do is set our alerts above this, about right here. And then we'd wait. How do you donate? I believe on my page, I believe on my YouTube, it has that information. So let's go here. And I believe on any video, well, any of the longer videos. So let's go here, let's look at this. If you're feeling generous, you can donate to my Cash App. You can donate to this right here. That's it. Appreciate that, man. All right, good stuff. So yes, so I would definitely wait for it to break this level. Because what could happen, I don't think it will, but what could happen is the price action might do this actually. Do this, and then come up. People start seeing, hey, we have inverse head and shoulders, or complex inverse head and shoulders. Breaks this level, measured move is up here, and then comes up here, does this, bounces off of this level, finally breaks up, and now we are in the money. But don't waste your time though. Set your alert. You know, could you enter right now and potentially get an additional 9% versus if I were to enter this trade? Yeah. But you have a higher risk of maybe, because nobody knows what's going to happen, maybe this happening. Market changes, market does whatever, and now You know, I'm not willing to risk 9% to potentially maybe this happens. Once my alert goes off, if I were to enter this trade, once the alert goes off, more than likely I have a very, very high possibility chance that it's going to find support here because of support, support, and support. And then if it does break below, let me draw this box. If it does break below the area that I just mentioned, we have this box right here. Right now it's not support, it's actually resistance. So this is a zone. This is a zone right now. So there's no confusion. Let me put this as resistance. But I was actually referring to it once the price came up. But once the price comes up and it comes down, now this is your support zone, so you have a much higher chance of it going up. But we have to clear this zone. Very important, we have to clear this zone. Right now would I enter? No. I'd wait. It looks great, but I'd wait. Let's see here. See, Road Dog says, I got out of Riot a bit ago and now have Clear Spark. I bought on the low. Oh, nice. Very nice. See here. Matt says, I love the chart. Awesome, man. Appreciate you. Okay. See, great charting work, Joe. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Thanks for Riot. Got it. Okay. Matt's good to see you here. Yes, definitely. Yeah, so definitely follow my buddy Matt. He is starting to put out more content on a regular basis. Really great guy. Really great guy. And you'll see him for who he really is on his channel. And you can just, you'll see it. You'll see it. So yeah, definitely subscribe to him. Make sure to follow. Make sure to comment. You know, the YouTube loves engagement. And just, you know, I love helping out others. So definitely do that. And also Road Dog. Road Dog's one of my other buddies. He does videos, live streams every single night. They vary in time. 9:30 sometimes, 10, 10:30, 11 Eastern Standard Time. But it's different. It's very different. That's one thing I do. I love watching other people. And I love seeing how they trade. I love seeing how they teach. I love seeing how, you know, what they use and everything else. And I believe that is going to be it for today. I do thank you guys very much. Today was very, very informative, I believe. If you believe that, put a number 4 in the chat. Put a number 4 in the chat. If you're watching this on the replay, put a hashtag 4 in the chat if you found this informative. Once again, if you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe to the channel. Make sure that notification bell is on. We go live every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And make sure to follow me on the Twitter, or X. Make sure to follow me on Twitter, because if I have a meeting or something comes up, of course, I'll let you know there as far as the time change. Maybe do it an hour or two before or an hour or two later. And of course, if you're in the group, I notify you there as well. Now, for the awkward looking down, there it is. Good Lord, man. Okay. I think I won the wet t-shirt contest. Just saying. Just saying. All right, guys, that's all I got. I do thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Take care. Oh, and let's make this money. Good Lord. Man, I am just sweating buckets over here. It's crazy. All right, guys. So I do thank you. Let's see here. Jono is my favorite. We got Peter. Peter's my favorite. We got Chicago Brew in the house. What is up? So happy you're here, brother. You're my favorite. You know that. Mark's my favorite too. Mark, you're my favorite. Of course, I can never pronounce your name, and you've told me your name before, but I am an old man and I forget. But you my favorite too. We got Lenny Kid in the house. What's up, Lenny Kid? You my favorite. We said Jono was my favorite. Who else? We got Joseph in the house. My new favorite. Joseph in the house. My new favorite. Thank you, man, for being here. Appreciate you greatly. We got Kareem in the house. What is going on? You my favorite. We got Matt Young. Matt Young, man, dude. So happy you're starting your stuff again. So happy you're doing videos again. Dude, we need more people like you and me, Road Dog. We need more people like that in this space, because it is so bombarded with people who are just trying to get over, you know. Speaking about Road Dog, you're my favorite. you, my favorite. We got Tug in the house. Tug, my favorite. If I've missed you, let me know in the chat. But I think I got everybody. I think everybody here is my favorite. Of course, we got Peter. Peter's my favorite. And I believe that was this one, even though they try to, you know, shill their coin and bounce, they're still my favorite. They're still my favorite. We got Dave P in the house. Dave P, appreciate you, man. You are my favorite. And I do believe that is all. And going checking. Yep, sure thing. All right, guys, thank you so much. And yeah, don't drown on us. Yeah, dude, I don't even have the fan. Normally I have the fan towards me, but no fan, no. It's just, man, I'm sweating buckets. All right, guys, thank you so much. Well, I guess you can tell I drink a lot of water. That's all I got. I do thank you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Take care. Eastern Standard Time. Maestro, play some music.